Once again, my name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist. I'm coming to you from my art studio to talk to artists today, to the creatives, photographers, painters, sculptors, musicians, whatnot. Okay, this is an advice that I'd like to share with you in hopes that you can that it can help you, because until I understood this, I was kind of it was hit or miss. There was a lot of trial and error in my personal career or art business, whatever you want to call it. Okay, this one is go all in. Yes. Don't worry about burnout. People talk a lot about burnout. Oh, what if I burn out? I learned this concept from a sales person. His name is Grant Cardone, and it all came together because your natural way of doing things is you want to go big, right? When you're, let's say you're an artist, you don't want to become. Let's say you're a musician. You didn't want to become a musician because you wanted to. I don't know. Maybe you did. Who knows? Play in the local bar, right? And that's where you wanted to go. That was success. And from there, you're like, this is good enough for me. This is all I wanted. No, you wanted to become a musician because I don't know, you saw Muse on TV or you went to a concert or whatever, and you're like, whoa, it's one of those big bands, and you're like, I want to do that. I want to tour, and I want to all of that stuff. Unless you go all in, you're probably not gonna achieve it. And I don't mean to burst anyone's bubbles, but it's so it requires so much of you, and it requires so much discipline, consistency. And I'm certainly working towards my own goals, whatever success means to you, as I mentioned. But that's the main factor. You have to go all in. A lot of artists are concerned with burnout, with what if I burn out or this or that. That's usually because you're not going all in. Usually burnout, what at least what I've experienced to be, is that you overthink stuff. You're thinking so much, you're over-examining, over-analyzing, that you kind of paralyze. And what happens is that you all of a sudden you feel this overwhelm, and it feels like you're tired, but you're not really tired. At least I'm talking about my experience. It's not so much that you're tired, it's that you're tired mentally, not necessarily physically. And what happened, as I mentioned right now, it's because you overthought. You were overthinking about your next move. What are you gonna do? Don't think about it. Just go all in, and whatever discipline you have, whether it's going into the studio and practicing and jamming, sessions or whatever, do it consistently and persistently. That's going to ensure that is really the formula. And I know it's simple, but many people don't even touch that. Many people are trying to evade work. They're trying to create a shortcut or something. No, there are no shortcuts. That's the formula. You go all in, persistently and consistently. My name is Jose Trujillo. I'm a fine art artist. Thanks so much for watching.